Hey guys!
I'm Brittany.
And I'm Brad.
And we are AudioShelf.
Before we start, make sure to click that red button down below to subscribe.
And also hit that little bell so you can be up to date whenever we release a new episode. So for today's episode, we are going to be revisiting our video from last week that we talked about book covers and the 2019 trends and what our big idea is for the 2020 trends.
Yes.
We wanted to talk specifically about one book that we did not mention in that video that is having a big facelift from the series 1 book to the series 2 book.
Yes, and we are ready to judge a book by its cover.
Ooh, yes. So we are going to be talking about Bloodleaf by Crystal Smith.
Ooh.
And Greythorne, obviously by Crystal Smith.
Mm-hmm.
It's book 2 in the series.
Exactly. So just a quick reference of what Bloodleaf looks like. And we wanted to kind of talk about how Bloodleaf was an image that depicted what the actual Bloodleaf looks like. With the little drop of blood, the leaves, the cool wallpaper design.
Yes.
And it was a really different image compared to the second one, which is Greythorne, which is digital art and illustration.
Yes. So this was something that we didn't really touch on a lot, was that one book was in one sort of genre cover, and then the other book that comes out is in a totally different one. It's completely updated. We don't see this very often, I would say.
And we actually have inside knowledge that Bloodleaf is going to be revamped as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to get a new cover for the first one in the series.
Yeah, and it's really interesting because before the release of the Greythorne cover art, we were chatting just together about this new movement in the book cover world where with YA fantasy or even YA romance, there's a lot of illustrations. And we talked about that in our previous video as well.
Exactly.
We weren't really big fans of it.
Yeah.
We didn't like the vibe. It sort of changed what our shelves would look like or what we would shop for in the shelves, because I can't say that if I passed an illustrated book cover in Target or in Barnes & Noble that I would have stopped and picked it up. But then we got the Greythorne release.
Yes.
We know how great Bloodleaf was. We are such big fans of Crystal Smith. And the way she talked about this cover, how it was the thing that she wanted, it was what she had dreamt of, it's something that she loved and she was so just fiercely involved in, I think made us love it a little bit more because it really showed that this author had a say.
The cartoonish look to these new book covers, it took us a while to adjust.
Yeah.
And I think we have. You know, the first one that we were privy to was the red, white, and royal blue. And we were like, oh, this is very cartoonish. But then as we started seeing Sorcery of Thorns and all these other new YA novels, Phil Stamper's The Gravity of Us, now we're obsessed with these kind of unique takes on these personifications of these characters.
It gives another color to this genre, to the young adult world. Because, I mean, before you have all of these bookshelves that can be organized from the light and darks and all the colors and the graphics and everything, and now you have them where they can be organized by the type of illustration that they have.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really cool little movement that can be happening.
Yeah. So I love this cover of Greythorne. I cannot wait to read it.
Yes.
We love Crystal Smith.
Yes.
And we're just very excited for this release.
Yeah, we're really excited to see the personification of Aurelia, our main character, right on the cover with this great color. I love purple and green, which Bloodleaf had a little bit of that purpley blue vibe to it, but the Greythorne cover is nice and green, and I love it.
Yes. So if you like these episodes, let us know in the comments below. Tell us how we're doing, and hit that subscribe button down below as well.
Yes. And also follow along on our various social medias. We are on Twitter at AudioShelfMe, Instagram at AudioShelfMe, and Facebook at AudioShelf. And if you want to, feel free to join our Patreon community. You can find the link down below.
So until next time,
Bye.
bye.